Alright, welcome back everybody. Hopefully you watched the video that I made this morning where went out there and got all that firewood up, cut it, got to run that big saw finally, so I really had a good time cutting that firewood. And I figured while I had the mower hooked up behind the tractor and I was already running that firewood back and forth, I might as well do a little bit of trail maintenance as you've just seen. So it's the first time I've ever mowed the trail. It looks awesome just knocking down that little bit of brush and knocking those limbs out the way. However, I have just realized there is several more trees and limbs that I probably need to get out of the way. One is really blocking the trail, and you just don't realize that until you get a wide mower back behind there. The bucket was on the front of the tractor, so everything was really big in the woods there. So I'm going to pull the Ranger around. We're going to jump in it. I also drove by a couple firewood piles that I completely forgot about, so we need to load up some of that firewood. I've got a little bit of lighter out there I'd like to pick up. We're going to carry the little steel MS-170. We're going to go out there and cut that one tree down that's really got the trail crammed. I was squeezing by there with the mower every single time, so I don't want to catch it on there, damage the tractor, damage the mower. So let's go get that out the way. Well, here's the tree in question. As you can see behind me, it's just too tight of a gap once you get a big wide tractor and then a mower sticking off the side. This is one of the magnolia trees that we have on the property, and we have hundreds of them. They just grow here like weeds. As I'm looking behind you on camera, there's magnolia trees as far as I can see. So that's one. They're just everywhere right here. But this one's got to go. So I'll cut it down. We'll get a few blocks of wood out of it. It really wants to fall that way, but I'm going to see if I can just push it over back into the trail. It'll be easy to cut up. I'll lob the few limbs off. We'll come back and chip them later. Like I said, we'll go ahead and get some blocks of wood out of it today. This should be pretty straightforward. Well, as you can see, that's a pretty good little pile of wood. I forgot I had a couple stacks out there hiding on me, plus that other tree we cut up today. Like I said, this isn't very desirable wood, but it'll be great for fire pits next year. So we'll get this split up in the future. I got to stack that. Got this big old load behind me that I cut and gathered this morning. So we got a lot of firewood splitting coming up, and I'm nowhere near done. I still have, let's see here, 2 more trees on the ground, a big limb, and a really large oak that's starting to drop its limbs. It's still standing, and I need to get that one on the ground too. It's still green at the moment, but it's got a hollow cavity, so it's starting to collect water on the inside, so the center may be rotten. But I want to go ahead and get that one cut down and split up for some oak for next year. So I'm burning up. It's been a long day. I think we're going to call it quits right here. Appreciate all the new subscribers. Appreciate it if you made it at this point in the video. Thank you so much for watching. Drop me a comment. And I keep forgetting to mention, Tiffany and I are going to go out on the coast tomorrow fishing. But if you're into hunting and fishing, can't remember if I've mentioned it before on this channel, but if you'll check the link in the description, I always put a link there to our other channel where we do kind of outdoor related activities, hunting, fishing, boating, things like that. So if you're into that, check that channel out. Thanks for watching.